to the video. We've got the blinder here. This is a new one from Knog. Little Johnny Jr. The cats always want to play. Little cat paws. This is the light here. It's just been released, I think, last week. It's from Knog, which is an Australian design, made in Asia, I guess. But I like these lights because they're just super easy to put on and off your bike. And let's do a comparison. There's another Knog here. It's like a mini. This would be a good backup light if you're out and about and just, so I reckon it's always good to have two lights. Let's put the flash on. I think it's going to be blood blister there. Don't mind that. I reckon it's good to have two lights on your bike, just a backup light, especially if you're going to go for a long ride and you don't know when. What's this spider skin? Damn. That's random. Let's do some weigh-ins here. All these lights have a pretty similar run time. This one's probably going to be a little bit less, obviously, because it's got a smaller battery, but it's super light. And it's just a great thing to have on your bike. You won't even know it's there. 18 grams. You've got a Bontrager flare, which is a really good light back in the day. 43. The issues with Bontragers is they would bung out here. This one's about 6 years old. Still going a bit. This is a Night Zone. Night Flux Red Zone from 2011. It's 87. It's a bit heavier weight, but a good run time as well. And this is the Knog Blinder V. It's 41 grams, so it's around your Bontrager flare weight, a bit lighter. This is a good lightweight, something to have on your bike at all times. It does have a good system at the back here. If you ever snap the O-ring, you can just get a replacement. You put a bit of rubber band if you're strapped, and the USB is just a really easy system to charge up. It's got a battery button on top. Just run a few settings here. You can't really see it, but it's like a lightning bolt. Looks pretty cool. So I recommend if you're in the bunch, don't have that. All right, that's dangerous in the bunch. This is what you want to have in the bunch. Flip through it, not that. This is what you want to have in the bunch. All right, you're riding in the bunch with people. It's dangerous. Everyone's in the morning just woken up. You got a flashing light in front of your face. It's just dangerous. You can't really see the wheels properly. So just have it on a solid state, no matter what light you got. I do like this light. It's very, very bright for what it is, for the lightweight, decent run time. So that's for your bunch riding. And then when you're by yourself, you want to have some big pulse so you'll be seen. Let's have a look at some of the specs here. So it comes with the brackets there, run times. It's about 2.5 hours on the big flash, or about 55 hours on the Eco Flash. So I don't recommend running Eco Flash on any battery, any light, as your main light source, maybe as a backup. But you definitely want to run, you want to be seen out there, people. You want to be seen out there. So it's great packaging as well, all recyclable. So that gives a good heads off. But that's another one from Knog. And start putting a short list. I'd recommend maybe 2 lights, and then you always have them charged. You always got something ready to roll. I remember when I used to go cycling back in the day, I'd run out of lights and just ride in the dark, and it's just, you're just asking for troubles potentially. So you definitely want to be seen out there. So many people on their phones. I think now as well, it's even more important to be visible. Maybe in the 90s it was a bit more acceptable because people don't have mobile phones, but now most people drive on their phone. Okay, so when you got some visibility going on there, it's just going to help you experience on the bike. So I recommend neon stuff during the day and night time, even daytime if you want to run lights. Definitely at night time. So there you go. That's it. That's the Knogs, gang. I rate them. I like the brackets. If you snap anything, the O-rings, you can just replace it pretty easy with something, and it just feels sturdy and strong and pretty water resistant as well. Let me know your experiences down below. This is the Knog Blinder, and I think it's the Blinder Mini. This is an example. That's where you put them on your seat posts. Just angle them so we can see what's going on here. And make sure when you have lights on your bike that it's not blocked by a saddlebag or a fender or a pannier or whatever. Always have it somewhere that you can that can actually be seen by people behind you. And another thing, the Eco Flash would be good if you're out in the trail. Let's say you're out in the middle of nowhere. There's not much distractions in terms of like traffic lights and things like that. Then Eco Flash would be good. But if you're in the high density areas, you want to run big flash, so you can sort of stand out from all the other signs and red markers in the road, etc.